Hello, everyone. It is Alicia from Your Way Weight Loss, and it is my turn to have a Friday solo podcast. So I just want to say hi. I hope everyone is well. The sun is shining here, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm a person that is my bucket is filled by the sunshine. So I cannot wait to go for a nice long walk later and listen to my own podcast, not my own podcast, like me talking on a podcast, but the ones that I absolutely love. Okay, so today I want to talk about your relationship with exercise. And this topic was actually brought up by a member. And she said, how do we find a healthy relationship with exercise? And it's funny, I had never really considered or thought of this topic. And we talk about having a healthy relationship with food so often at Your Way Weight Loss. And I truly believe that having a healthy relationship with food is essential to losing the weight, keeping it off, living a happy life. Why don't I feel the same about exercise is because not everyone needs to exercise. So we have to eat. Everyone has to eat. So no matter what, if you are on a weight loss journey, you need to work on your relationship with food. However, the exercise relationship is kind of optional. It is possible to lose weight and keep it off without exercising. Now, before everyone comes at me and says that I'm promoting not exercising, that is absolutely not what I'm saying. Just like when we did the Donut a Day documentary, we were not saying everyone should eat a donut a day. All I'm saying is you do not need to exercise to lose weight. And I stick by that. I have seen it with my eyes. Many members lose 100 pounds and not exercise. And also, the thing is, when you do have excess fat on your body, that is causing a lot of resistance. And your own body weight is actually burning a significant amount of calories during the day just being you. If you think about it, when I was 70 pounds heavier, I was living my life. I was being a mom, I was a teacher, I was moving my body. I was burning a lot of calories. That's like if I was carrying around one of my kids with me all day. Anyways, that is not what this podcast is about. This podcast is about your relationship with exercise. And I really believe that we have some diet trauma here. We have some diet trauma when it comes to exercise. And sometimes when you're following certain things on social media or you're seeing, someone that is really into fitness, it's all about discipline. It's all about a motivation. It's all about embracing the suck. It's all about suffering through. And I feel frustrated, in all honesty, when I see that. And when I see that almost that perception being pushed out there as to what exercise needs to look like in order for it to be effective. And some of us just have that perception of exercise. So I am just going to do what we do at Your Way Weight Loss, and I am going to have a conversation with you today about exercise. And at the end of this podcast, I would love for you to think, do I have a healthy relationship with exercise? Is exercising a piece of who I want to be? How can I implement this in my own life? And if I am, so the first thing for me, the first point about exercise for me is the purpose. What is the purpose of your exercise? And I'm going to share with you the purpose for me. So I am a walker. I walk almost every day, 6 to 10, maybe sometimes 12. Not very often do I do a 12, 6 to 10 kilometers a day on average, let's say. What is the purpose for me? It is not to get a number on the scale. It is not to get a certain number of steps. It is not to look a certain way. My purpose is because I want to be an old lady. I want to be the old lady that lives so long that her children cannot wait for her to die. Children are like, is she still alive? But not only do I want to be that old lady, I want to be the old lady that lives in her home still until she's really old. I want to be able to go to the store by myself. That's what I want. So I want to continue to move my body. So aging is massive for me as my motivation, my purpose for moving my body. I also love the way that it makes me feel. I also love the way that I really truly believe it's one of the things, maybe the thing that I do for myself, for my mental health more than anything. It is my mental health, getting outside, breathing fresh air. I work from home. I spend a lot of time at home. So it's my time away from my home. And I love to take in content. I love to listen to podcasts while I'm going for my walk. So for me, my purpose is my alone time. It's my mental health. It's my physical health. It's not for a look, it's not for a result, it's for who I want to be. So as you guys are listening to this, I would love for you to think, what is if you do exercise, what is the purpose of my exercise? And I'll share with you that in the past, I have 100% done an exercise for the sole purpose of a physical result. It was a long time ago. It was this terrible program that involved a lot of burpees, and I hated it. Do you know what I was doing though? I was trying to get abs. Yeah, I'm going to get abs. I'm going to do this shitty workout and I'm going to get abs. Do you know what I ended up doing? Not doing it. Being super inconsistent with my movement because I was doing my why, my purpose was not deep. My purpose was very superficial and I hated what I was doing. So I wasn't consistent with it. So again, if you are someone that's doing exercise and you're not consistent with it, what's the purpose? Do you have a very strong why that is that is more than just the results? And if you're someone that wants to move their body, you need to figure out why. And it better be more than weight loss because that's just not enough. That's not enough to keep you being consistent. What keeps me consistent is not motivation. It is not discipline. It is not because I've embraced the suck. What keeps me consistent is that the purpose of my exercise is greater than results and that I actually like what I do. Language. How are you talking about exercise? Are you saying, I should do this? I have to do this. This sucks, but this is what I need to do. Are you using exercise as a punishment? Are you using exercise as a way to burn off the calories that you ate? I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just throwing that out there for you to think about. Imagine if you could switch your language and imagine if you could feel this is real cheesy, guys, okay? But I'm going to say it. Imagine if you looked at exercise as a privilege. And you, instead of saying, oh, I have to go for my walk, you say, I'm so grateful that I am physically able to walk. What are your expectations for exercise? This is so huge. Having the proper expectations for weight loss, for your marriage, for anything, I really, really, truly believe is a key to success, a key to happiness. So if your expectations are that you go and do one squat and then all of a sudden you have a perky, amazing ass, you are going to be very disappointed. Exercise for body composition is a long-term game. So if you are doing something you hate for a certain look, your expectation is that you will get abs, I think you're going to be disappointed. So I really think it is important that we go in with the expectation that exercise is going to make us feel better and any other results are a bonus. That is going to set you up for success. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, if you're exercising, you're burning calories. That can help towards your calorie deficit. However, you cannot expect weight loss because you exercised. I'm going to say it again. You cannot expect weight loss because you exercised. Why this is so damaging or dangerous is sometimes people do these extreme exercises. Then they don't lose weight and then they feel broken. Then they feel like weight loss is not possible for them. But what's happened is they've just done something so extreme. They're so hungry. They're eating more. And I've even seen this happen because you're doing extreme exercise and because you're so sore and so tired, you do nothing else. So you actually move less with your daily movement, like doing your chores, parking the car further away because you're exercising. And so then you're not actually gaining that many more calories in the negative column that way. And then you're eating more. And again, you're telling yourself, let's talk about language. I deserve this. I can eat this because I just moved my body. You can eat that because you can eat that because you're an adult. But if you're using that language, you could be, again, reducing the number of calories that are in the negative column because you're eating more because you moved your body. And if the goal is weight loss, then the goal is a calorie deficit. So it is just so important that you have the proper expectation when it comes to exercise. And if you want weight loss, you need to be looking at your nutrition, the calories coming in. The calories going out, I think you can see as a bonus. And I think I know that you are setting yourself up for success when you exercise in a way that you like and makes you feel good. Okay, are you prioritizing this? Are you prioritizing exercise in your day? Exercise is a hard one because exercise doesn't have to happen. You have to eat every day. So whether you choose to eat a piece of broccoli or you choose to eat a granola bar, it's pretty much the same amount of time. You can find a way to eat in a calorie deficit without it taking more minutes. Can you find a way to exercise to burn calories without it taking more minutes? You can't. You can't. It takes more minutes. So it does require prioritization. Remember that what you accomplish in a day is what gets prioritized. And if you are struggling to prioritize your exercise, you need to figure out why. It is not because you're not motivated. It is not because you're broken. It is not because you're lazy. It is not because you lack discipline or willpower. It is because perhaps you have not found an exercise you actually enjoy. Perhaps it's because you haven't figured out your purpose other than a result. It is also perhaps because of the negative language you have used in the past and continue to use in the past around exercise. So I ask that you guys listen to this podcast, that you reflect on exercise, you reflect around your thoughts on exercise, you reflect on your why, your language, your expectations, your prioritization, and your purpose. And you come up with a plan that makes you feel good, a plan that aligns with who you want to be and not what you want to look like or how much you want to weigh. So, do you want to be the person that can squat 200 pounds? Then I support you. Then get in the gym and start squatting. Do you want to be a really annoying old lady to your children? Then I support you. Get moving your body. Whatever it is, whoever you want to be, make sure you are finding a way to move your body that aligns with that. It was such a great podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So remember that our podcasts come out on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And make sure that you sign up for our email list. Jose and I are doing some extra little juicy blog style emails. So the link is in the show notes of this so that you just can get more J&A in your life. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We so appreciate this. And if you enjoy our podcast, how you can show our appreciation is share this, leave a review, give us stars, tell your friends, share it in your social media. We appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. Have a great day.